All right. What a crazy day. Leading bearish, we got bearish flows. We came up and manipulated highs, took out yesterday. Everybody came up and took out. Oh, only Nasdaq came and took this high out. Oh, Russell did too. Daily. All right, so yeah, this is exactly what I had in mind was a possibility. Um, just wasn't expecting the way that it happened. So yeah, I was looking for a resoup of these highs that never got souped. Now we've gotten it very nicely souped on the futures charts. We've clearly gone into a discount. Stock index charts. Excuse me. Stock index charts. The Dow Jones did, but we came just shy of equilibrium here. Maybe I'm slightly off here. Just shy. That might that might even be good enough just because how close it got. It's like a few points away. 2 points off. Maybe even SPX. Like, oh, maybe there's discrepancy there. Yikes. Oh, also just shy. But it's funny because equilibrium is literally right there. So it seems like it would want to suit that even deeper. But it's just so tricky, man. Oh, but futures did get it. Nice order block here. Technically, this is like a higher time frame propulsion block, so it shouldn't come below CE of that, which it didn't. Nice big bounce. And this is just a propulsion block of the on ES. You could you could say it's on Nasdaq too, but it's just not that clean. Let's go to the weekly or maybe the monthly. And then yeah, it's not clean at all. This is very clean on ES. It's just so hard to play this because it's constantly changing the higher time frame. Which is like having to watch two things at once almost. But we did get a really nice soup. Russell took out the 2023 low, 2022, 2023 low. So this could be ready to freaking bounce. Taking out the low here. Um, Just reminds me of like COVID. Man, this music is actually distracting. Okay. All right. Yeah. It's just we've come down. YM's tapped this order block very clean. ES respecting the CE of this propulsion block. Makes sense to get a bounce. And the only thing I should be looking for right now is um, all the flows are bearish, though we did get some bullish flows too. So I think we could still keep grinding up on the smaller time frames. I need to just stay on the higher time frame with this. It's too much. Alright, so yeah, NASDAQ came deeper here, but no levels were taken out. Maybe on these guys. NASDAQ took out, didn't take this 2024 low out yet. Still hasn't hit a discount either. Oh, looks like I was barely off of that. But either way, just shy of a discount again. So Russell bouncing off of this very nice order block on futures. It's taking out the low, but I still like Russell bouncing here. I like how Dow Jones is bouncing here. I do think it could easily soup a bit lower though. So yeah, I'm looking for the big high time frame divergence here, see if we can get that. Maybe not big higher time frame, but like intermediate time frame into this low, this major low here. So we'll keep an eye on this. Let's see if we can take this low out. This was gone. All right, but yeah, Nasdaq hasn't really gone deeper than anything. Dow Jones has, though. Looks like no, no, everyone's taking out this low. We've all taken out 2024. Okay. So yeah, I'd be looking. I'm still looking for shorts, and I'd want to see um, this SMT get reversed for the bullish case. I'd want to see us get below a premium, and I want to see ES and NASDAQ deliver deeper. Now, this is the tricky part because YM came below, it was weaker, so it delivered lower. Okay, so Dow Jones was weaker and it delivered lower. It took out 2024 low on regular index charts. But we have also, oh, it's not take out the 2024 low. I need to mark that up. Twenty 24 low. So here's the 2024 low. And then get rid of this turning white. And then this. 2024 low was here. And we had S&T there. So yeah, we did have a big manipulation of this low. Maybe that means we are bouncing. That would make sense. Russell is bouncing here, but that means that we'd want to see the change in character. We'd want to see basically the Dow Jones head higher. So now it's the tricky part. I just need to do my weekend review. I'm so lost here. I need to see what SMT has been working. But in any case, as for now, Dow Jones is manipulating higher. Nope. Cool. At least at the open here. It is. It's come above the PM session. By the way, there's no news tomorrow, but there's a lot of tariff stuff. So yeah, we're making some big moves here, so I want this to be a clear level. YM. Has anyone taken out Friday's high? Okay, Friday. Friday's high got taken out by NASDAQ. And we've got relative equal highs here on several of these. There's some relative equal highs here. And there was some on NASDAQ. They got taken out. So those got taken out. Whereas on, and then on Russell too, they got taken out. So Russell swept those out on Friday. It even almost came all the way up to 4. No. Thursday overnight. Um, but I don't know if I should expect this high to be taken anymore. It does seem like we'd want some sort of internal range. As we came down, we had ES and NASDAQ manipulate higher here. Looks like. We had the news, and then we had some ES. We did have a Russell manipulation there. So yeah, I think Russell here is already showing enough to look short on the Dow, and then now it's interesting because now YM has come and taken out the PM session high. Well, these all have not, right into the 6 o'clock open. So yeah, there could be a trade here. And interestingly enough, Russell is being weak here. So Russell came in manipulated, got much weaker looking, and it's coming up, failing above here while everything else is taking out that high. And now YM is taking out both of these highs. So maybe that's a short for Russell down to the lows. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm looking for a short. Lows are bearish. And there's a bunch of key levels and I don't want to be shorting a level I don't know. So we'll see overnight if we can get something. Otherwise, maybe it's already going to play out, but this isn't my type of setup anyways. So I need to go back and do my weekend review to be able to determine what I should be shorting, where I should be shorting. It's just goofy that Russell and NASDAQ came so high versus everything else. And then at these lows, YM was manipulating lower. And NASDAQ was holding much stronger. But then why did ES not come up above here? I don't know. Maybe we can find the answer here on these charts. Well, the reason is Russell's just holding much stronger. We did make lower low here. There was an S&P relative strength here on Qs. So that's why Qs played out. But overall, Russell is actually being accumulated. So it makes sense that Russell did, and now it makes sense that Qs did because we got a manipulation here. In S&T, we got the delivery of that, and now, yeah, I expect internal range Dow Jones to manipulate higher, and yeah. So yeah, we'll be looking for an internal range short here. I think that was probably good enough, and then I'd look for probably the the ES or the Dow Jones short, but NASDAQ short also makes sense. So yeah, I just need to do my weekend review because I just need to understand the way that we're coming down since I didn't review last week already. So yeah, other than that, that's the game plan, and I need to look for the short would just be below these lows. These are all like equal lows at the lows, so to me that's an easy draw liquidity lower. The real question is, okay, was that enough? Was this enough for NASDAQ? Is this the right S&T to look for? And then if it is, how should we act for the short? I would expect this to happen, what's happening right here already. But that's the problem is, yeah, I don't know. We don't know if this is going to play out some of the bullish flow. We did have a little bit of bullish flows. But it does look like the bullish flow was just not making a lot of sense. Like on that big move up, we didn't get any bullish flow. But then on the consolidation and then on this small move up, we got a lot of bullish flow. But it basically just mirrored price and came back down. But it is higher than where it was into this big volatility candle. Whereas on SPY, puts are being held at puts were bought here, but then held at a premium throughout this whole way, with calls negative the whole day too. So to me, it's overwhelmingly bearish, like overwhelming, especially on SPY. So are we gonna get up here? Is this good enough? I mean, I've seen this happen. This makes sense for me so far because this is exactly what happened a few weeks ago, where we thought we had a little bottom in. We just had that delivery up to the highs, but the problem was I just need to